I want to bring you my Easter video episode to you right now, but I do have a couple things that are not Easter related that I want to show you and bring to your attention. First of all, I want to show you the peppermint holly tea cozies. I have not worked on this in a while, since I guess the last time I showed it to you. I don't know if I showed you all the bits and pieces that I did, but we have, well, maybe I did work on it, but I hadn't worked on it this week. I worked on putting the seams on there, on this one. So there's the hole in the middle for either the handle or the spout. And I've clipped these on here, like I put a stitch marker here. So I stitch marked them on here. And this is the drawstring. They call it a drawstring, but it's not really a drawstring. You just tie it in a bow and set it on there. Okay, so that's that one that I did. Is this the first one? I think this is the first one. This one's the first one. Okay. And this one's the other one. This one's all the bits and pieces, the berry that I haven't like sewed together yet. And the leaves here. They're attached. That. And the other drawstring. The whole thing. So yeah, I haven't finished these. These are finished. The ends are in. I did all the ends in. So I still have to finish this one. I don't know if her thing is over at Freeze Baby Fiber Frolic. Freeze Baby's Fiber Frolic. Yeah, that's it. But there's all the yarn in there. Okay. So I need to finish both of these. And I have finished in the past a teapot cozy. That was more related to Easter. It's a cupcake tea cozy. I don't know where it is right now, but it's the finished one is the second one. So whenever I started the second one, I had gotten some of those knitting glooms for my stepbrother for Christmas, and so after a while I'm like, I need to put that to use. I want to use that for something. I'll try the little one out and see how it does, right? But I didn't do socks or anything like that, or dishcloths or anything like that. So what I did was I went ahead and made the flower for the top of it, because there's a flower on the top. And it was really, really cute. And then I made a second one just for the other one. And later on, after, see, I did that because I found the pattern, right? And then later on, I found the bits and pieces to the first one. And I think I actually had taken some of it apart for another thing, whatever. Well, I never did it, and the other day I was going through the stuff in the living room, my UFOs, which I've not showed to you yet, and I found it in a box on a shelf, stacked away nicely, neatly, properly, right? No labels or anything, no. So it's still sitting there, and I put it back, so I haven't done that, but I don't know where the one that is finished. I think it's in one of my other UFO big totes, and I'm going to show you one of those after a while. So that's where I'm doing what I've done on the tea cozy for the Christmas one. I wish I had the other one to show you, and I can't even get to the bits and pieces of the first one that I started because I put a whole lot of stuff in front of it. So I've been looking through things and trying to sort through things in there and get it ready for any visitors that come by. We can sit on the couch, yada, yada, yada. Connect up the TV in there and everything. That's a whole different story. Yeah, I need to recover from all that. So, I do have TV in here, as y'all will know. So, on to the next project, which I had planned to do first. This one, I think I've told you about it, that I wanted to bring it to you and show it to you. And I don't think I've showed it to you at all. Unless y'all knew me from my Facebook page. I don't even think I put it on Instagram. But my regular Facebook page, Melissa Lee Vivens, I put it on there. There's lots of pictures on there of it, okay, from the stages, and I haven't taken any pictures lately. But I got it out not too long ago, and I finished it. And as I show this to you, I'll tell you what I did. The only thing I haven't done, so it's between the FO whip stage, because I have not done all the ends in yet. I mean, there's a lot of ends over here that I need. to finish. Let me show you the middle part. This is, of course, where we start. It's the Mandala Experiment Trowel pattern that we did as a cow. Okay, there's that part, and I fell behind, and I caught up, and yada yada yada, you know, years ago, and I put it away, and I borrowed yarn from this to do other projects, and I borrowed yarn for this from another project. So what I did now is I've stored up all the yarn that was from here, the colors, into another tote, or the tote, this was just in our, anyways, they're all in a tote, so I can use it for that other project later. So that's the start of it. If you go this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, okay, all of that was done. Even the circles were done, and I did more than what they had originally planned, because what you were supposed to do, you're supposed to make so many. You're supposed to put it on the ends to make a rectangle. They said, oh, you know, you can make more. You can make it into a square, you know. But the pattern wasn't written to make a square, okay? So, I mean, you could have done these all the same color. You could have done them different colors. I think I made 2 or 3 of each one. Probably 2 of each, oh, what do we call that? Wow. Anyways, of each one of these, because they're all different after a certain point, and then it repeats one more time. So I did these in 2 sets. You see these have the did these, and they have yellow petals on there. But where I had these attached to the blanket, okay. And I needed to do some math figuring so I could do this orange part right here, because this part was not done. This part was not done. But you see, this was attached to here, okay. And this green part wasn't done, and none of the border was done, right? So that's what I did. I attached it with the orange, but I had to redo my, well, I don't have that shade. My stitch markers that are plastic. The ones that I had on here were breaking. They're either already broken, or when I squished them to release them, like, you know, a safety pin, they broke. So I don't know if there was even 1 or 2 that survived it. And if they didn't break then, they've been broken since, because I've been using my stitch markers like crazy lately. So this is not really Easter, but it's more like summertime. But I am so excited that this is done. All I have to do are the ends, right? So what I did on this orange, I had to do some math figuring to figure out the corners, and I had to fudge on even that a little bit, because, you know, we're not perfect, and it's not a perfect world, so I didn't do it perfect. And I still have stitch markers in here, right? There's one there. There's one there. I thought I took, yeah, this is where I spaced it, so this is what I did. I didn't start doing that at the first, but this is where this is attached here. Oh yeah, I was marking the top, maybe not the center of this circle, but, you know, this is the top of it. And this was like almost, this was the mid circle of the blanket, so I marked that. And this right here, I marked it for every 50, you see these stitch markers? I marked it for every 50 stitches. You know, sometimes I may start with 20, but then I did, you know, I want to go 50, especially when there's 200 to 300 stitches. You know, you want to do that and to keep track. The way you don't have to count all the way from 1. You count from, you know, 50 to 100, or you can count from 150 to 200, or whatever you need to do, or even from this point to the end. You know, make sure. So there's one of mine. That's the very end of the blanket, the beginning and the end. And I love the white border on there. I was going to stop at the purple, which you can't hardly see on here, which is the problem with it before, because if it's up against something dark, you can't see it. So anyways, it just blends it in, and it frames it just like in the beginning. You know, it has the frame of the whites over here, and then it starts the new section, and it's you know, it starts and ends with white. So you know, and there's a blanket that I made for my son, and I did black. You know, I did dark colors, and then my daughter, I did like a pastel rainbow, and I used white on hers too. This one, I really, really like it with the white, and if I were to do it again, I don't think I'd use the black. I don't like the black with this. If I was using darker colors than what I did, then yeah, maybe I would do that. As you can see, I started with the white. I went to red, orange, yellow. I did the spring green. I did a forest green. I did a royal blue, and then amethyst, and it starts over with the white. Sometimes it was hard to pick the colors, like right here, you know, which one you're going to do next, you know, whatever. And even over here on these little things, it was hard to do. I did all of these the same. I could have done these different, but I didn't. I did them all the same. And if you look in the back, it has some really long strands over here attached to these. That's because I originally made them too big. So I pulled it out and I didn't clip them. I didn't clip them yet. I want to weave everything in, make sure, you know, I don't clip them too short. So I'm saving that. I have all of these ends. I did most of the ends already. When I did the border, I did all the ends except for that last white one. So here's the back of it. Some of the ends are weaved in automatically, and some of them I did as I went. You see all that mess back there? I have to do all of those. I have to do all of those. So you seeing those medallions, right? Those are medallions. You can see I did more of the rainbow one in the corner here. Right here. Of course, there's some errors in my crocheting, but that's okay. And on the corners, I did 4. Instead of 5 or 3, these have 4 petals. And then we go over here to the side. We have more mandalas or medallions. Where is that? There it is. Okay. And keep going, keep going. You turn the corner. Like I said, I had to redo the math on these. That's the other one. That's the backwards rainbow. Or the reverse. Yes, the reverse of the other one. Goes from the outside in instead of inside out. But, you know, of course, you always do from the inside out. Medallions. See? Here's another corner. A little purple. With the 4. You know, you keep going around and there's all of these things, you know. So after a while, you know, you get the rhythm of it and you figure out what's going on and everything. One of these I really messed up because I didn't do the yellow on the outside as far as I was supposed to. And it really messed me up, so I had to fudge on it. But I did the stitches like I would just any other way. I didn't, you know, I just fixed it kind of, and it might look wonky if you ever looked at it, but you can't see it right away. So that's what they called the Mandala Experimental Trial Pattern when we were at the the Creative Crochet Crew. I think it had a name of another group before, but I can't remember. But it was the Creative Crochet Crew group, which it is not up and running right now. They closed it a while back. But now she's calling it the Magic Carpet Ride Mandala. But I will put the link down below for her Ravelry page. And then she has other links over there too to go do that. And it's under Just Dunny or Just Dunny Crochet. That's who made it. And she's got her name on her picture. So the next one I'm going to bring to you is the Garden Afghan that we're doing. I can't remember the name of it right now, but I'll show it to you later. Link it down below. I got to research that part before I did this. I think I showed you week 1 already of what I did. What we did. We did 22 of these. There's these little squares. Okay, we did 22 of those, I believe. And I did the off-white in a different brand than the Care and Simply Soft. But we got to week 2 not this past Monday, but the Monday before, because we're on week 3. We're doing these little squares, okay, with the flower in the middle. And I got to number 20, which we only do 20 of these, and I ran out of yarn. See that? I didn't go all the way around. And I couldn't find it anywhere. We were out at the Joann's that I work at and couldn't find it anywhere. I couldn't find it anywhere. Finally, I got on eBay, ordered one. It's supposed to be here this week. Yay! In time for a fourth square. So I get to finish that one. And for square 3, since I don't have the pistachio, I went ahead and used this. This is really, really beautiful. Now, I know he said, this is Peacock by Karen Simply Soft. Okay. And my gray and my pistachio are Karen Simply Soft also. What happened is, or was, like I said, it says, I was upset. I didn't know whether to start it or not because you're supposed to start the next color, you know, with in the last stitch of your last, you know, within the last stitch. So this is what I did. I went ahead and put these little markers on here. The other ones, the earlier ones, have this right here, and I marked the first stitch because it's in the back loop. So this is, they match. There's some color. They're not all like that. And this one I marked with one of my new stitch markers that was on clearance at work. It's a heart with a dog paw on it. I'm not sure if you'll ever see that on there. I mean, barely, maybe. So I made 20 of these, but what I need next is the pistachio. And then I need the gray on the outside. And I do have more gray, and I do have more of the other one. Now this tail I made really long because that's the end of my peacock. Now the darker Karen jumbos that are variegated, because the 1-pounders are solid and the jumbos are variegated. So the one that it calls for the peacock, I finally found it. It wasn't anything that I thought it would be. It was the darker ones, kind of like the Karen Pantones, have the darker colors. I really don't like those colors. I'm sure I could make it work with something. It'd be really, really pretty, beautiful. Instead of doing that, she made something with those. I think it was a shawl. Excuse me. It was really great. But the peacock here is really pretty. I like this one a lot. And I had bought, you know, 2 skeins in the past and had taken one back. And this time, so I've used this one. And when I went to Walmart, yeah, I got another peacock. I got another gray. Actually, 2 peacocks, 2 grays. I meant, where's that at? Oh, here it is. I bought this one, a pink one, and a big Super Saver Jumbo white. But I returned the white, I returned the pink, I turned 1 peacock and 1 gray, but I still need the peacock and the gray, and I need another pistachio. So I was going to do Easter baskets with this, with the purple and the pink, but I decided to do something different. I decided to go ahead and use Super Saver. They don't need shiny baskets, right? We can get those later. So I'm going to go back and get the pink sometime, whenever I can. But this is my basket. You can't see week 2 yet. But like I said, week 3 already came out. Okay. So this one, I already started a project for my son. Tell you what, don't ever do socks with these. I'm going to try to make him some socks, you know, not slipper socks, but they were very slippery. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking about the slip content, of course. So even though he's grown out of those, I wanted to make him a scarf, you know, but I don't really know if he wants a yellow scarf, you know. So maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. I'll ask him again. And there's that. All those are just Karen Simply Soft, except for the off-white. I'm not sure if I'm going to need another off-white. I probably do. I probably need to invest at least 1 or 2 more skeins of that, since one of the skeins that I used already was not a full one. So that's that on that one. And this Afghan is with Joann, and I really like it. And so you can find everything you need. He even has a separate printout for, or downloadable for the different color schemes, where you can do the colors different ways, you know, for the squares. And then on the other page, it just gives all the materials, right? So there's that. And week 4 is coming up on Monday. This is Saturday, so in 2 days, he'll have another one up, and it will be, I think, crocheting all these together and doing the rest of it. I don't think it's another square. It could be. I don't really think so. I think it's joining everything together in some way or another. And then week 5 which is the week after next, which is the week, I guess on the 22nd, the Monday after Easter, it will be putting on the border. So that will be the end of that cow. So I'm bringing this to you, before it ends. Sorry about the other ones. And then I want to show you what I did with the crochet surprise, because I did make that project. They're not finished completely, as you saw in the beginning of this video in the intro. And as you have noticed, I added music. This is the second time that I've added music to my videos. And so I did not only make 1, 2, or 3 of these little critters. I made 4 of these little ducks. I want to call them chicks. I even did the shell. Okay, but they're not finished. They don't have any wings or anything. They don't have their feet. Now, funny thing is, I almost didn't make this one. I didn't have much left. I had maybe a long shiny yellow after I clipped it. I did make the wings, and I have made the feet, but they're not attached. They're separate. I'll show those to you in a moment. And this one, I had to attach the yarn pieces together. They were pretty long, but as I was getting closer to finishing the wings, it was like only had 1 strand per row, instead of 2 rows, it was 1 per one. So for each row, after a while, I had to start adding the other one. So this one is mine to keep. And, wait, no, not this one. Put these in the long baskets. This one, I already finished the egg part on this one. And, as you see, they come out. Okay, this one's mine. I'm going to use him probably as a pin cushion or something, since he's got all those separate attachments. So this is what the pieces look like. Probably should, yeah, it's good. These are the wings. The wings that go on the sides. And I've made all 8 of those, and I made all 8 of these. I really had enough yellow after, the dogs had gotten all of them. Oh, that focus, but yeah. Here's the little feet that go on the bottom of my chicks. All 8 of those are done. Hope my kids don't see this, because this is their surprise for Easter. Okay, Easter, no watching yet. Now, this next project I got, I could actually use these as gift baskets too. That would be really cool without the handles. So I got this pattern, the Easter basket pattern from Jayda InStitches. She did this a few years ago. I don't remember the date, but it's over there. You can go look at our channel and browse through there and get those. If I can get the actual YouTube address for you, I will give that to you for this. So what I did is I did this small one. This is the size that she required, that she makes in her video. It has a brown bottom. It has green for the grass, pink for, flowers, and then yellow for the sunshine. And then this goes on the top, kind of like so. Let's see if I can stand up. Actually, I need to do more work on the handle. The handle's not finished, and then I need to attach it. Or I guess I could leave it just like that. So there's a specific way that she says to do the handle. I haven't decided which way I want to do that yet. Okay. Now on the second one, I got a bit more creative. Actually, let me show you the last one. So I did do the second bottom first, and then the green. But then I hopped on over to this one and did this one a solid with the purple. The color is like washed out. It looks blue, I know, but it is purple, I promise. If I can get a better picture and put it on Instagram, I will. So there's that with the handle. Can't really get the real effect without the handle. I even made the handle longer since it's a bigger basket. Hopefully these will be finished and I can get a better picture of these later. Okay. There's that one. And here's this one. It's a Jayda InStitches basket. Once again, Easter basket. I made it a little bigger than the first one, a little smaller than the last one. And I used the pink and purple here sporadically. I was going to do maybe, you know, 2 here and then do the purple and then do the pink and then the purple. And this one will be purple, pink, purple, pink. So then no, that's too many frequent color changes per, you know, to the rows. So I'll just do it like a checkered flower garden. What's that? Of course, both of these have round bottoms. Okay. And this one too has the handle. I made the handle already, haven't put it on. Here's this one. Stick it up there. Now the colors of the chicks and the baskets don't actually coordinate. So I was really thinking about making the bright yellow chicks too out of the yarn that I actually have here at the house. And it might go better, but I don't know. I don't know if I have time to do all of that or not. So I may just leave it like it is, since I already made these chicks. And I wanted the brightness. Like I said I was going to do pastel colors for those, but I decided not to. Another one that's kind of colored for Easter is the body of this one. I used the, this is not what I was going to originally plan to use, but maybe it's okay. The Comfy Cotton Blend one in Soothing Lavender. I went ahead and tried this out so I can answer a question on one of my other videos. There was a customer or a viewer that said she used the ocean blue one and it bled really bad. And I think it was just a bad cake of yarn because this one did not bleed. I mean, the only thing that it did was rub off on my hook. It was like a lime green hook, and the pink rubbed off. Not even the purple, but the pink rubbed off. But it didn't rub off on my fingers. And when I, with this one and squeezed it and everything, it was clear. Not pink, not purple, not anything. So this one didn't bleed. So just be careful when you do that. You know, not every yarn skein is perfect. Some of them have flaws. So if you get one that's bad, you might want to write to the company and tell them, you know, what happened. But anyway, that's the body of my lavender doll from the Proper Pineapple. And I think I'm getting out of order here, but it's okay. I do need to pause this moment because there is something I want to show you. Hold on a second. Oops. Okay, I'm back. And to get back on track, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what's going on with my groups with and my crochet alongs with Marisa Garrett's Underground Crafter and the other crochet group that I guess I forget what it's called. I'll let you know later. But they're doing a soft decal right now, and I want to do that. But like the other one, they already started. They've already put out 2 patterns, and then Monday, they will put out their 3rd one. I have not started either one of those. It's called the soft decal, and I'll link that down below for you to get that. And for the International Crochet Month Designer Showcase, I only made one project. And if you remember, for the Halloween cow, I did not make Marie's softie, the Black Cat softie, until after the cow was over. So what I did, I think hers was one of the ones I was missing. I can't remember if it was 1 or 2 or whatever, maybe 1 or 2 or 3. But this time I made only one, and I made this one, the color block salty hat. So I finally got to do the Hygge yarn by Reinhardt, and I've already put my Harriet on this, and I was showing you this powder pink side over here, but here's the pearl side. When I was giving you the review, this is the yarn I was using for that, and the pom-pom is also color block too. So we have the pearl here on the bottom and the powder here on the top. She's so cute in her little hats. You can see all the little fuzzies. She's so pretty. So soft and cushy. I can't wait to wear it next winter. Okay, so that's the color block swatch you have on Marie Cigars, and I'll link that down below. And so they have a zebra pillow, pocket pillow out by Marie Cigars, and then there's a bumblebee out. It's like a round pillow. I can't remember who that's by, but you could go check that out for the soft decal, and I'll link that below. And I have to skip that. Was there anything else? Okay. Next thing. Out of order, but it's okay. As y'all have heard in the past, if you've been watching, or if you go back and look at the other ones, I had some problems with darkened yarn by getting my order right after that button was not fully attached to the hook and needle bag. But I got this one in, and this one was supposed to be before that last box that I received. It has it had the bag in there. It had I guess and I'm sorry gift, we're trying to make this up to you, and it had a yarn in it, right? Well, it wasn't really supposed to come with the yarn. It's supposed to come like this box had came, but there was a problem with the shipper on this box, so it got shipped out late, because it was like they ship within a week, right? And you're supposed to get it within a week. Well, it was like 2 going on 3 weeks, and I'm like, okay, or it might have been 3 going on 4 weeks. I'm like, hey, I haven't got that box yet, and it doesn't say it's been shipped, I don't know what's going on. So they shipped out the other box. I guess they gave me the skein of yarn or the cake of yarn as an apology. And this is what I got in here. I got the bag with the bracelet in there again, the shock grip. Got this little thing here, and I got the other bag. So I'm talking to them, right, and I'm like, I finally got this in. You want one of these boxes back, or can I do a giveaway for my viewers with the extras? Because I don't really, need it. I mean, I could use all of it, but I don't really need it, And I thought that maybe one of y'all might want to try it, or maybe if you have the yarn, maybe you want another skein, Maybe you can't buy it, or maybe you can, or maybe it would be fun, right? So they said I could do a giveaway on one of these. So I think what I'm going to do is give away the other box. The one that came in right before this one that is supposed to come in later than this one. This one came in last week. And yeah. So I'm going to give you away the hook and needle bag, and I'm going to give away the chakra lace bracelet and the cake of yarn that's in the other one. And I'll give you more details on that later. I don't know if I want to do like a 200 or a 500 or maybe an Easter giveaway, possibly. But if I don't make it for Easter, I will definitely figure something else out to do with that. So be on the lookout for that video at a later time. And I'm going to pause you again, okay? There's some things I need to go retrieve, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, you guys. Like I said, this thing is going to be out of order. I'm going to link all these down below, but it may not be in the correct order that I had planned. So what I had planned is going to be here. I even added some things as I'm going. So maybe I wasn't exactly prepared as I wanted to be, but it's taken a little bit longer. I think it's been over a week since I gave you a regular podcast. So, and I don't know about going live yet. I don't know about that yet. So we'll see. This one I started reading yesterday. I picked this up at the library a while back, and I'm sorry that it's backwards. I'll try to figure that out. I don't want to turn my whole thing around and it be backwards that way. And I mean, I can't see what's going on. I don't have the attachments to see, from phone to between devices. I'll put it that way. Okay. Laptop, TV, I don't have that connection. It says Adventures in Yarn Farming by Barbara Perry. It also says 4 seasons on a New England fiber farm, and that's what it does. It gives you an intro. It goes spring, summer, winter, fall, and I'm still on the spring. They're talking about the new spring babies and what they did before the spring babies, which I think is a good thing that they do that before the babies are born. Yeah. It says includes projects. So it includes projects for spinning, dyeing, knitting, and weaving, which none of those I do at all. I wish it had some crochet here, but it does not have crochet here, but it is very informative. Okay. It is a lady that I don't think she was raised on the farm, but she wanted to get involved with the sheep, with, the fibers and all that. So she started out with 2 sheep. I think they were both ewes. I would think one was a ram, but maybe one ewe, one ram. Anyway, it's a good read so far. Like I said, I'm still in the first part of it of spring. So this is this book here. Let's see if I can give you some pictures. It's really, really cute because she gives a map. She bought, I think this is in Massachusetts. Pictures of the sheep. It's a great pasture. I got this for you. I'm going to show you those later. But aren't these babies cute? She even has a couple of llamas to help with the lambs and the sheep and the rams to keep them all in line. So this is one of the llamas she has here. The babies, the spring babies. Let's see if I can find another picture. This is one of her helpers putting 2 of the lambs. They were really cold, so they made, there's a pattern for that too. These were sweater sleeves for little lambs. I knitted pattern in here to keep them warm because they were freezing, becoming hypothermic. Picture of the mama lamb taking care of the newborn babies and the llama. Trying to see what's going on. Saying hello to the newbies and congratulating mama. And these are lambs with 2 coats on. Little blanket covers. So lots of pictures in here, you guys. Lots and lots of pictures. Even has winter pictures in here. And there's a spring doll jacket already. Even pastel. Oh, look at this. Isn't that a beauty? That came off of 1 ewe or 1 ram, so 1 sheep. It came off of 1 sheep. That whole thing right there. All in 1 piece. But anyway, there's that. She even got first place on the black wool. Come off of a ewe or a ram for 1 of her sheep. Lots and lots of pictures. These are really cute. Like I said, there's more pictures in here. Lots and lots. Lots and lots of pictures. She's got at least 3 different types of sheep. An overview of that. So there's that book. It's copyrighted in, I believe, 2013. Yeah, 2013. Okay. And here's a book that I ran across in the living room the other day. It's called Crochet Holiday Collections by the Needlecraft Shop. All different kinds. I was doing chicks and I saw this chick and I'm like, oh yeah. I put that here so I could see that for Easter for later. And here's all of these bunny rabbits, shoes and stuff. I've actually made this cross as a commission project. I don't know if I like these elves. I haven't really found an elf pattern that I like. like as a free pattern or whatever. But there's lots of patterns in this book too. There's even a leprechaun. Oops, I didn't mean to show you that. Let's show you this. It comes out. There's this. And here's the pilgrim turkey that I was making last November. This is called a bride's cross that I was showing you. The book's falling apart. Here's some country bunnies. They're not in any order, it's just random. There's scarves and throws and blankets in here. I can show some of them to you later. This cross Afghan. The granny square, giving thanks Afghan, and has flowers in the middle. There's a floral gift box for like Valentine's Day. You don't need to see that. Kind of glad that's not a good picture. There's different kinds of things in here. Don't like that stocking. Golden turkey. The Lola's Witch. Whoops. The Lola's Witch here. These ones are the Christmas elves. There's 3 of them. So, this is a Be Mine Applique. Watermelon mat and coaster. Christmas pins if you want to do something small and fast. It's a turkey kitchen set. I thought that was kind of cute. Even has variegated feathers on there. And there's more and more and more in here. It's just, I need to work through this one year and do that. There's even American Eagle pillow in here. As you can see on the back, it's the American Eagle pillow right here. And then there's, I think these are Christmas stars. But yeah, I want to work through this book one time. 1 year or something. Which brings me to talk to you about something that I talked to you about earlier, for a cow. What I've decided is I'm going to probably do variegated yarns for a rug for my hallway, but I want to do it in sections, like 12 sections, like from January to December. So when February comes around, you know what, I can go ahead and put that up, you know, I can just go backtrack January, but that's not really what we do. And I went to March and I'm like, I could do February and January, but no, I won't do that. I'll just make plans for next year. And I already have a bag of yarn. Or a Ziploc baggie of yarn that I got all together from, I think, eBay or somewhere. And they're 3 variegateds. They're really perfect colors for January, February, March. So I'm like, wow, that's really cool. And I love this yarn by Hobby Lobby, and I don't go to Hobby Lobby very much. And the last time or two I went, it was a Sunday. Hello, they're closed on Sunday, like Chick-fil-A, right? Which is fine. I understand. But sometimes that's the only time I can go. So Sundays, you know, like after church or something like they do with us at Walmart. You know, they come after church. A lot. I mean, there's a lot of people who come after church. So what I'm thinking is I'm just going to go ahead and make the plans for that for next year and go ahead and select the stitches for it. But if there's any stitches that you want me to show that I can do or that I've done, just let me know, and I may even make a tutorial of it, you know, like a year or 2 from now, you know, who knows. But I do have some ideas for a tutorial. As I do want to bring you my hat pattern and the basket pattern, and there's a new pattern that I want to do, but I haven't finished it because I don't have the yarn for it. Oh, and I'm not doing any yarn swaps, so I don't know what to do yet. I don't have the funds to just go out and buy it. What I need, or I'm not exactly in between jobs right now, but I'm only working 1 day this coming week, and then only work 2 days this week, and they call me today and I can't go in. I don't have the gas. You know, they don't pay me enough to do all that. And my next check is just going to barely, not even cover electricity. You know, how am I supposed to make it to work if I have to pay my electric bill and I can't pay for the gas, you know, right? So that's, I mean, that doesn't even give the money back into the store. You know, if I'm going to buy something, whether I return some of it or not, I mean, I still bought something, right? And there's money into the store, you know. I mean, they're not thinking like that. I think they have such a high theft that they're not thinking that, you know, I'm buying things, you know, and they can actually probably make a profit off of that. I'm putting money back into the company, right? I know at a different location, they seem to be better, friendlier, and cleaner over there, and I think that one would probably be actually better for me. But I kind of like the people, some of the people there. It was just some of the things at work right now. It's just, no, it's not right. It's really inappropriate, and I wish we could all just get along, you know, because I usually do get along. But saying that, I need, I think, 5 more of Burnett Pop lipstick on the collar just to do that one. And to bring you another one, it's going to take about 10 cakes of the Burnett Pop to do that. So I have, what I'm thinking, I have 3 of the black and whites. And I can't remember what print that is. I think it's black, white, and gray. But I have 3 of those, so I'll need 7 of those so I can actually make a video to show you how to do that one. Because right now I just wanted to test theories out and pattern out or whatever. To see what's going to work and what's not, and make adjustments as I go for the next one. Maybe draw it out a little bit and make notes. But I'm going to have to go back, count stitches, count scales, count, you know, this, that, and the other to do that. So when I bring it to you in the black and white version, or even a 3rd version, you know, I'll have it ready for you. But you know, like I said, it's gonna be a while. I'm not telling you what it is because it's a surprise. Anyways, that saying, so I want to pick out, like I said, for my rug, for the cowl that I want to do. If it's not next year, it'll be after that, but I want to do 12 months. But if I do it less, it's fine. But I think I wanted to do a calendar rug, which would be fantastic. It'll be all variegated, and it'll be different variegated yarns. It'll be for different stitches, and I can pick one out. I can either say, hey, you know, I like these, you know, and I'll write those down. I can do that. And then for some of them, I can just, you know, open a book, because I have stitch books, stitch dictionaries, whatever. Like, this is the one I want to do, you know, point to the particular page, or this page or that page. And it may be actually the same stitch, and then again, it may not be. So that's what I want to do. I want to pick the stitches out for those, and hopefully they'll work out with the stitches before and after. So we'll see what I'm going to do on that. So I'm going to do some planning for that. And my Crochet World subscription expired, but I went ahead and renewed it, but I think I'm going to be missing one. So I went ahead and picked this one up off of the stand. It's the Spring 2019 Crochet World. And, well, actually, this one's the all-time favorite Afghans one. I don't think this is the regular one, but I do think I'm going to be missing one. So I went ahead and picked up this special one. It's some Crochet World. There's 40 must-have Afghans in here, and like I said, it's the all-time favorite Afghans. And on the front, it says award-winning exclusive cathedral rose window Afghan, and I've seen this one a lot. Techniques you love to crochet corner to quarter, pineapples, Tunisian, Celtic cables, and more. This is this one that you can find right now on the store shelves. And it's really, really pretty. And like I said, my colors on here are not good. It's purples and pinks and this kind of like a turquoise blue. And then there's a lighter color blue in there. The variegated yarn has the pink, purple, and the blue. And then there's purple in here by itself and black in here by itself. And then this other stitch looks like a light seafoam green. But when I open this up to, not the last page, but the last 2 full pages, it has all of these Afghans on here. And some of these I have been wanting to get for myself for a very long time. And one of them I actually do have on my Kindle. But it's good to have a color picture because my Kindle is not a Fire. It's black and white. It's on this other page though. And there's another one over here that I like too that I wanted. This is a ripple Afghan. They're side by side. This is a reversible ripple Afghan, kind of like the Sweetheart one. And this one's a Noah's Ark blanket. And I have not been able to get this one anywhere. Not on eBay, not on Amazon, not anywhere. But here's the rest of the Afghans on here. You can even see the Cathedral Rose right here. Okay. These are not good pictures, so if you want to pick it up, flip to, there's the back. Here's this page. And there's these 2 pages. It'll show you everything. Of course, the colors are more stunning in person. There's another picture of the Cathedral Rose Afghan. And it's several pages long. It is a very long pattern. There's even the log cabin one in here. Let's see. Fall marigolds throw. I mean, there's a throw in here for any season of the year. Okay. Here's the log cabin. I wanted to do a kid's log cabin. That's what I originally reserved mine, rainbow colors for, but I haven't been able to do it yet. One of my kids is outgrown. The other one's getting into preteens already. They're getting so big. I mean, I could do it in different colors now, but I did want to do the first one in that other color. I want to show you that one. Here's a different picture. This one's a plaid one. It has the Easter colors. They're pastel colors. Not the bright colors as in my baskets over here. Oh, triple cross wheelchair set. That one's really pretty. And there's something I forgot to tell you that I wanted to tell you about the Crochet Crowd. There's another cow. I was going to tell you when I told you about the flower one. Where is this pattern? Oh, well, I could look at the back, right? It'll tell me exactly where it's at. There, it's 32, page 32. If you have it, you can turn to that page now. There's a mirror lake throw. That's pretty cool. Looks like it might be some variegators or something on there. It's terrible. I was going to change that. Hopefully I'll do that for the next one. Oh, the vintage florals. This is really, really pretty. And it's almost the same colors as the one Mikey's doing in another thing, but he talks about in another cow, but it's not exactly that. This one's different. The other one has 3 pinks and some blues, greens, stuff. That's really, really pretty. Show that one again. Okay, there's that one. Now going back to talk about Mikey and the Crochet Crowd, he's got another cow coming out, and today he put out his 3rd video of it. I think this video today is the pattern that's coming out on Monday, and it's a chrysanthemum. And in the video that he just put out a couple of days ago, he tells you where he got that pattern from, and then there's a video before that. It gives you a preview, and I'm going to link all 3 of those down below. Okay. But I gotta have my system all working and everything. If I have to go to town to get the Wi-Fi outside of the library, I will do that. So, to get that for you. And though it is raining and storming outside, I might just have to do that today or tomorrow. And hopefully this will be all up when it uploads. And anyway, the one he's coming out with that starts on the 15th, okay, which is Monday. It's called the Flora Afghan. And what he's doing is he's providing a book for you, and it's going to run from April 15th through November 15th. November 15th is the deadline to enter, so you can enter into a giveaway. Now, you don't have to enter into the giveaway. You can just share your stuff, and you can just do whatever you want to do. But I really am excited about this. There's seven different flower patterns on there, and you don't have to do all 7. You can just do 1 or 2 if you want, or you can do 5 or 6 or 3 or 4 or whatever combination you want to do. You don't have to do all 7. But what he's going to do is he's going to release 17 pages on the 15th, and you can go print those out, right? You can make a binder like he did. He had the little plastic spine thing, the little spiral on the side. I've had some experience with that at the Genealogical Society that's here in Glen Ross. I'm not working for them right now, and I don't think they're hiring. But what I'm going to do is what I always do. You know, I always put them in the plastic sheets. I can't even think today, man. The sheet protectors, the plastic sheet protectors, and put them in a binder or a folder. That's what I'm going to do. And his cover page is really excellent. But the colors that he did were only 3 colors, and they are darker colors. They're not really what I'd call flower colors. They're more like, I don't want to be sexist or anything, but it's like more guy flower colors, right? For men. And for me, I would probably do girly colors, you know, bright spring, summer colors, you know, that's what I like. But we'll see. Not sure what colors I'm going to do yet, but I do have a couple of big schemes around here that I can use, but I don't have enough, so I'm going to have to purchase that whenever time allots. And yeah, I was going to tell you that too, but I can tell you that next time. So anyways, it's the Flora Afghan, and you can find it on his website, and you can find it on YouTube. And like I said, he just released one today, which is April the 13th, okay? And I wanted to make this video 2 days ago, but I'm glad I didn't because I've added a whole ton of stuff in here, okay? And this is one I want to show you too. I made this from one of my books, which I don't have in here. I can show it to you another time. I made this little bunny without the dress. She's just one thing, right? One thing. And she's got little ruffles on the feet. Okay, this little bunny rabbit is 10 years old. I made this for my daughter to have in the hospital when she was born. I even put it in her little crib. She doesn't have any eyes because I didn't want her taking them out, you know, or anything. And like the ears coming off already. I didn't do her very good. I was not good at amigurumis back then. Not too good. I was okay, but not really excellent. So I'm going to have to redo this pattern. Oh, look, that's the back of the dress. This is the front of the dress because it actually has pockets. See the little pockets? I love this little outfit. This was in one of my magazines too, or a book or something. Oh, that's coming off. I need to fix that. Anyways, it's got little flowers on here. Where are they? Can't hardly see them. Maybe you can see the little flowers. Oh, looks like maybe I messed up, but I didn't. There's if you can actually see them, you can see exactly what they are. Like 3 little stitches for each one. This one's a purple one. This one's a green one. This one's a green one there. There's another purple one over here. Can't really see those. Anyway, it's the same thing on the front. My poor little bunny. I mean, if she would have took it to my brother's, like there's even, he's right here. This thing probably would have been torn apart already. It's her little bunny. It's her little Easter bunny for whenever she was born in the hospital in December. And there's something else I want to show you. And this is going to be longer than normal. So I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, I am back and I want to show you this right here. I'll show you. I've got 3 of these totes to go through, but not today. Not today. I'm going through this one with you today because it is Easter and there's some things in here that are Easter related and there are some things that are not. And some of these things I did not make. Most of them I did. So I'm going to try to start with the baby stuff. and show you, but I don't have all the links and I don't have all the sources or resources. I just want to show you what I've been making since for the last 15 years, right? Or that I've required for the last 15 years. So like I said, there's 2 other totes like this, right? And these are the ones of the things that I wanted to go through with you and show you through this year. So the other 2 will be sometime later this year. And I'll show you this again one more time, in case you didn't get a good look at it a while ago. There's that. And there's this side right here. Okay. So there's all that. And this is the bunting that I made for my daughter. And she wore this when she was born. Also, at home. I messed up on the buttons because they're either too big or too small for the buttonholes. Anyways, it's not the right size. I think they're too big. But I followed the pattern, but I think the buttons are too small. So anyways, I had a lot of problems with that. And I didn't fasten in the bottom because I wanted her to wear it later, you know, on. Wanted her to grow into it. And the arms still fit and everything. I wanted her to wear it as long as she could because it's really, really pretty. And I don't even know what yarn this is. I love this yarn and I want more of this. This is really, really, really nice. It's a variegated white, pink, and purple. And then I also use a solid purple. Like I said, I don't have any information on this. I don't know where I got the pattern. Book, magazine, something. It's gorgeous. I love this. I almost sold it a few times. Shell patterns and everything. Gorgeous. I love this little bunting. It did say, you know, in the pattern, there's an option of that. Of course, if there wasn't an option of that, you could probably just leave it open anyways. But it's good that they had that option. And this is not baby, but this is something I got out of a magazine. I've had a couple offers for this one. Two ladies wanted this hat. It was really hard. This part was really, really hard. And this top right here, this Country Rose is Caron Simply Soft. But I think the white part is not. I believe the white part is a different yarn. I believe it's Red Heart or Red Heart Baby or something. Anyways, you can tell the difference in the textures. I don't like mixing that. I was just goofing off, practicing, whatever, so I did it like that. I love this little hat right here. It's a little daisies. The problem with it is I got it off eBay with another pattern for like a dress. And I was so upset because they were the same size, right? But after I made both of them, with the hook sizes and everything that they said, this hat was much bigger than the outfit. So she wore the outfit, but she never wore the hat. I might have put it on for once or twice or something, but she didn't really not wear this hat. Isn't that a really cute sunbonnet? I mean, she could probably wear it now, maybe. I may have to see if she could wear it. And with that's Caron Simply Soft also with the purple, and then I mixed it again with the Red Heart Baby. I thought I was being clever, I guess. She actually, this next dress, she has worn this dress. She used to wear it to daycare. The little dress. Kind of wide, but anyways. And I used the same yarn as I did with the bunting. You can see the collar here and the arms. Or did I? Yes, it's pink, purple, and white. You can't hardly see the transition in that. It's supposed to have a button here in the back, but I never put the button on there. I didn't really need it. A button for that to be tighter, for that to be smaller. I follow the pattern. I don't know why it's so wide. I must not have had a good pattern. And this one, I believe I got this one off. I don't know if that was a YouTube pattern or if that was a book, a magazine pattern. I'm not sure. This one was a magazine, and it's really super cute, you guys. Look at this. You know the pot holders and stuff? This looks almost like that, right? The pot holder dresses. It has a ribbon around the waist, and there's the back. There's no button. She didn't need it. I mean, I could have put it on there, but she didn't really need it. She wore this one, I believe. There's the sleeves. It's a variegated in baby yarn. I'm sure the purple is a baby yarn too. red heart, of course. Unless it's turned someplace soft or something else. This was a pattern from a magazine. It actually turned out a whole lot bigger than what it's supposed to. It's got a spot on it. I don't know where it came from. I was just practicing, with the baby yarn. I don't know what yarn they required, but it came out way too big. The hook size, I think I did the right thing, but, it's way too big for a baby. It was a bit from a crochet magazine. Not sure if it's Crochet Today or Crochet World. Hopefully one of these days I can get that information for you. And I'm going to put these dresses back in these bags. Like I said, those are Easter related, Easter and baby related. Most of those. Now this one I got from somewhere too. I think it was an older magazine pattern. Here's the jumper. Okay. There's the feet. There's the top. Sorry, them on the back. This one is not finished. I never finished this one. There's no... See, there's pink on the bottom of these. I was going to do the trim around here, the neck, and the sleeves, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I didn't have enough yarn. So I never got to finish this one. So I didn't get to trim it out the whole rest of the way. It is part of another outfit. But this outfit here, where's everything? Ah, yeah. This is a cape. And this is a hood. See the hood cape? And then there's a drawstring for that. It's supposed to have been a bunny outfit. I never did the bunny ears. Bunny ears, I think, are supposed to have gone up here somewhere. Never did the bunny ears. But I outlined the bottom in pink. Can y'all see that? Yeah, there we go. You can barely see that. This light is blowing everything out. I don't know. And there's a ball of yarn. Yarn. It looks white, but it's not. It's pink. It's a light pink. Baby pink. I don't know what this was supposed to be. Oh, I think it was supposed to be the belly. The belly of the bunny. And here are the ears. I never finished them. Never even put these together. There's the pink and the white. Oh, it's blowing out a bit. Can you see that? The difference? You can barely tell that's a difference right there. Hopefully one of these days I'll do something different. I think this was a pocket. It's outlined in pink. It's off white. The pink. What else is in here? Got one ear too. There's one ear. Here's the second ear. I love buying yarn in this. This was Red Heart 1 pounder. The pounder. I have not seen these bags in forever. Okay. So here's the other ear. Other ear. I haven't attached these yet. I do not know where I got this pattern. I think it was an older magazine pattern. I thought it was so cute to have her in an Easter Bunny costume. And I think this was the nose. Maybe the little pink nose. I don't know if these were eyes or what. I don't know what these go to. But these were part of the bunny pattern. And I don't know where this pattern is right now. And this is pattern. What is this? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Those were the cheeks and either the nose or the tongue. And it comes with slippers and carrot. Let's see. Mary Weldon at Maggie'sCrochet.com. This is the pattern. Isn't that cute? It's the cutest thing ever. Now, I don't know why a bunny would wear a cape, but it has a cape. And you can see the pink bib on there and then the bunny slippers. I'm not sure if this pattern actually includes all of that. Let's look. Buttonholes, belly, bunny booties. It does have the bunny booties in here. I'll check things off. Made. Yeah, Maggie's Crochet, Maggie Weldon. Bunny cape, romper, and booty set. Romper and booty set, yeah. So there's that. I need to get back on this and make it for some little kid. maybe even my grandchildren or something. My grandkids. She used to dress up in little costumes all the time. You need to get their stuff. Oh, here's the other piece, I guess, the nose or the tongue or whatever, the other pink little piece. Obviously, this, I think this was, you know, the mouth or something. Not a real good picture of the face on there. I may have to see if I can get a better one of that. Let's get all this back in here. Let's keep. That's exciting. I will probably finish that soon. I am excited about finding the pattern on that. Don't know if it'll be done by Easter or not, but you know. So, this one does look like it's Easter related. Look at what I did. I wanted to make an Easter tree. I've always wanted an Easter tree. I don't know for how long now, but for a very long time, I wanted an Easter tree. I got a pink and I have a green. Of course, I need to put the tails somewhere or make loops or something with those, but do something with that. I have 6 of these. 3 greens and 3 pinks. Let's see if I can hold these up to show you. And I have a lot of baby yarn I need to use. So, and I want to use the purple also with these and maybe some yellow. So I'll do that eventually. Even have to get another purple. The purple that I have that I showed you earlier, I bought especially for the lavender doll. But I'm kind of upset because in the pattern and what she had used, what Holly had used, is a grape, a purple grape. And I saw a dark purple at the stores, but the only way I can find a grape, one that's called grape, and not this one. Not the grape multi one, the grape, this is a grape purple ombre, not this one. But the actual grape is online with your inspirations. That's the only place I can find the grape color. Otherwise, it's just purple, a dark purple. This one I did not make, but I found it. Did someone give me this? I can't remember. I think I found this downtown at the thrift store. It almost looks like a watermelon. I think all that's missing are the seeds, the little black seeds, you know, through here and everything. So this looks like a pot holder. You could even just use it as a placement for a plate, you know. I like it as that for summertime. One of these days I'll finish that. I don't know what I'm going to do with these finished projects. Some of them I think I want to put on dolls, you know, display them for later. Maybe even my daughter could play with her dolls like that, but she's like 10 now. Like, she's getting to be preteens, you guys. I can't believe it. Preteens. These right here are not seasonal related. I mean, they could be, I guess. These were part of some moccasins or sockasins I was trying to make for somebody. I can't remember who, but they're green and black. My mother loves green. I can't remember what size. I don't think they're my size. I was going to try to make my stepmom some, but I don't think these are hers. These look too small. And I made my dad a pair. I tried to make him a pair or something. I think I made him something for his feet one time. But they didn't have anything on the bottom. On the bottom right here is, you know, for the whole thing, you do 2 strands together. So on the bottom, I did the black and the green together. So it looks kind of like variegated or speckled. So this is the black by itself, the green by itself, and then the black by itself right here. Only 2 strands together. You can tell by, yeah, 2 strands held together. And here's the bottom of the second one. So I have 2 of these. Hopefully I'll finish this one time. The pattern is interesting, but it's really, really hard. I don't even think it's intermediate. I got so confused. I usually can do intermediate. Even if I get confused a little bit, I can do that. But when it's going to experience the expert level, oh my goodness. Except for like the Sophie's universe and all that. I don't know if you call that intermediate. And with the mandala, some of that I think is above intermediate. Like that spiderweb thing with the orange and stuff. That was hard. Took a little bit more thinking. Okay, now I've come and showed you my green market bag, and I have a red one in here, but it is not finished. I ran out of red, and I started doing pink, and I did the peach variegated. What I had done is I used my red and white for, I was going to use it for my front door. It was an old antique storm door for a store, like a store door, and this, it was this thick, right? In a bad relationship, he got mad, almost hit me. He went out to punch me in front of my child, right? I've never been hit in my entire life. So instead of that, he looked at me, he looked at the door, he looked at me, back and forth. He hit the door, the glass, and it shattered, right? So, anyways, there went that idea to make anything for that. I was gonna make a curtain so nobody could see inside the house because I didn't have another door to hide anything, right? So I was gonna put something there so nobody could see inside. Well, so anyway, something happened to that thing, and I don't have the heart to throw it away, but I probably will. So this is what I had left of the red and white. I think I bought more since then. This is what I have left of the green and white since I made the other market bag. And I need to make more of these. I'm even thinking about coming out with my own pattern. I know there's a lot of people coming out with patterns for these right now. And talking about a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers that I'm watching, and I wish I had jumped on the bandwagon a long time ago when Jayda started that. The new calendar blanket. Is it almost done? I think. Anyway, so that's been my turn lately. I don't know why. Been busy, been off kilter. I think someone got mad about something and just threw me off balance. I need to come up with my own market bag, and I want to do for a calendar blanket for this year. I don't know if I have enough yarn for it though. I might. No, I don't. I don't have the right colors. I have to buy the right colors. So continuing on, I want to make my own market bag. Sell those, whether it's on Etsy or eBay. Hopefully they'll sell because I know no, we're getting rid of plastic, right? Left and right. Okay, this one here. This one is from an old vintage pattern. I got this from a vintage magazine for crochet. This goes on like a kitchen set, like on a toaster cover and stuff. They even have coasters and stuff like that, but I never finished it. This is the only square that I made. I started another one, as you can see here. There's the middle flower, but I haven't finished this, so I'm holding on to this. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I want to make that set, but I don't know if I want to make the set for the kitchen, though. I might make it into something else. Like this right now, by itself, could be a pot holder, although it's acrylic. It's going to have to use acrylic in the kitchen, but I mean, if I don't set anything hot on there, just to keep everything off of the table, if it's warm, I think it'll be alright. Just not hot, right out of the oven. If it's sitting on the table, I think it'll be alright. When that gets cleared off. This one right here is actually a Halloween project I was making for my daughter when she was little, and she was pretty excited. This one was, is it Crochet Today or Crochet World? I think it was the same one that the owl that came out of, and I don't have the magazine right now. Anyways, or maybe it was my other pattern for my hats that I wear, like the black and white hat. I can't remember. It's one of those. This is the wig. Okay, it goes on like this. This is the front. This is the back. But it's supposed to have these little curly cues on here. See if I can give you the aspect of that. And I don't know why I didn't finish. I think I ran out of time, which is my worst enemy. Time right now is my worst enemy. Because all of these, it's not a loopsy. Oh, I could do a little loopsy hat. I'm going to do different colors on here. Anyway, this is supposed to be a brain. Supposed to be a brain. I think I kind of grossed myself out. The one in the book is peach. This one is different. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I might actually finish that and see. I don't know. Probably don't want to make another one of those. But anyways, here's a booty that I made. I think I made them all just plain the lavender with the Karen Simply Soft. I don't know where the other one is. I know I have both of them somewhere. I have more than one set. I don't know if I added anything to the other one or not. There's that. Oh, here's the other one. I thought one of them wasn't finished, but it looks like both of these are finished. And I know she wore these. Karen Simply Soft. This one here, I don't know what this is. This looks like the startings of a scarf for my son when he was little to go with his sweater that I made for him that I actually gave to my nephew, my step nephew. This here is from a little bitty book, a vintage book. It's a baby set. This is a bottle cover. I never finished all of it because it's supposed to have little bears on there, little bear faces. Look. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is the same yarn that I used for the gingerbreads that I sent out for Christmas. And if you didn't get one, I apologize. I sent those to the people that I subscribe to that I watch pretty frequently, and right now I need to catch up with them. Ah! Yeah, there's 6 of these, so there's a half a dozen of these. They almost look like Mickey Mouse, right? But they're bears. They're bear faces. And here is the bib that I made. It's tied up here. The bib. It's supposed to have the 3 bears here on the front. Like Goldilocks and the 3 bears. That's why it's yellow. I don't know if this is regular red heart. No, it's baby. Some of them might be red heart. Baby. The yellow is pretty shiny. But the brown is not. The brown, I can't remember what it is. It looks more like a fingering brown one. I don't know what brand it is. Yeah. Here's another one. I know I showed you one of these at Halloween. This one's more like Christmas. More like my Christmas colors. With the light blue and the white, like a frosty Christmas. It came from a smaller version that my uncle gave me from the hospital when he was working there. This one here I was making for somebody else. Or no. Okay, not this one. Okay, this came from another project. This is all I had left of that. Where I made a little girl hat and mittens and a scarf. Or just a hat and scarf. Yeah, hat and scarf. There's a picture of my Facebook on there. And that's the first time I ever used the homespun. So it wasn't perfect. This one's a scarf. I guess to go with the hat. The rainy hat. Okay. Now this I made for the same person. It's just... Oh. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. These are Karen Simply Soft, and the person I made these for loves this yarn, and she supplied the yarn. Light brown and black. For coffee cozies, I need to get these to her. Got these from a magazine. Crochet Today, Crochet World. Those are my 2 most popular ones. Okay. There's another little brainy thing for the hat. And this one I was trying to do the rest of that. I was making something for her. The red thing was for a girl she knows, her friend's daughter. But the Karen Simply Soft was first another project for her, and I used all of it except for that little bitty bit. It might have been for boot cuffs or something. There's another one. This is sparkly yarn. This is baby yarn. Sparkly yarn. It's white or off-white. Sparkles. I love it. It's so nice and pretty. I love it with the sparkles in it. And this, I was using this too for something. I can't remember if it was a muff or... No, I think it was mittens. And I didn't have enough of the homespun to finish it. This is not homespun. I do like the way this looks with the baby yarn and the homespun. Usually, like I said, I don't like to mix and match my yarns. But for something like this, I think it would be perfect. This is perfect. Lion Brand and Red Heart. Now, when I use regular acrylic, I don't like to to switch up my yarns, like between brands and stuff, but if I had a reason to, I guess I would. So that was supposed to be, I think, a set. We're out of yarn. I think I need to leave these 3 out and give those to her. I need to give those to her. I think they need to be washed first, or maybe I should just make her a new set. Woo! That's to go with that. Where'd where these just come from? Did that come from that yarn? I don't think so. Anyways, I guess I will put these. It almost looks like 2 different yarns. This is like a wool yarn, I think, and this one is not. This one's acrylic. Oh, I think I might know where this came. No, it didn't. I don't know where this yarn came from or what it was for. Huh. They could go together though. Put those separate. This in here. I don't know what this was for. I have this little thing I was making. I don't know if it's a swatch or what. It's a variegated blue. Sort of something. Back then I was making scarves like crazy. It was really simple and easy to do. This right here, I did not make this. This come from a coworker that I was working with. She had made this from whatever yarn this is. Who knows what this yarn is or where she got it from. Okay, I don't know. It's like she messed up on the edge right there. I don't know if that was, I don't think that was what she intended to do, but I love this yarn, and I don't know if I'll frog this or use it like a scarf. I mean, it's a pretty good, fold over scarf like that. Really pretty. I'm not one of those that likes to frog and redo something. If I make it, I want to keep it like that. Or fix it, finish making it. I think this is something else that she gave me in her stuff. There was a lot more stuff that she gave me. It's a little purse. I've never used it, like an overnight, like a little evening bag. And it's lined. I think she bought it from somewhere. It says made in China over here on the tag. But it is a crocheted one. Just don't know where she got it from. It's using rope, like twine or nylon rope. It's a really sturdy bag. And there's a drawstring here, and it's got a little slider, like that to tighten it up. And the handle's tied in a knot. It's really, really cute. You get some ideas from that, huh? I don't want to copy it, of course. Some size issues. I don't know if I showed you this or not. Did I show you this? It's a hat to the witch's costume for my son when he was little. I think I did show you this, but I don't know where the costume part is. It was supposed to be in here, I think. Disappeared all of a sudden. I got some little bits and pieces, little scraps. This is for plastic canvas, I think. I don't know what project. It came with some stuff that I got from eBay. And this one here, the project is supposed to be a felted project, but I don't have a way to felt right now. Not with the way my sheens are. Oh, I think it's supposed to be in a bag. Yeah, it's supposed to be a bag. You can see here. Here's this part. And it's got a flap here. It's supposed to have a button right there. There's the handle. Alright. There's the bottom of the bag. That's the side of the bag. Here's that. I'm afraid to do anything with this because I don't know where the directions are to felt. And like I said, I can't really felt right now. I got these little straggly pieces. And I have whatever this is. Not sure what these are supposed to be. I think that got cut or chewed or something. And here's the leftover yarn. There's left of that. Okay, so there's that bag. There's a UFO. I'm not sure if I'll ever finish it. I guess all it needs, if I don't felt it, what it needs is maybe a little hand washing and a button. It needs a button on there. There's this little piece. I don't know where that came from or what it's for to or whatever. Then I have this in here. I think I got from a vintage thing. I know I didn't buy this from the store, some fabric. Like some panels or something. Yeah, different panels. I think it come with an estate sale that I bought from. I'll show you these squares. That's upside down. I really like that pattern. And I know I've seen this pattern not only in quilting, you know, this quilt pattern, the fan, but I've also seen it in crochet. You know, where you can do the crochet quilts. I don't know if that's supposed to be part of it or not, but there's that. There's all of this fabric here that are plain. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the pattern for the purse. It's supposed to be making a purse. So this is a panel to make a purse. Really, really cute purse if I could ever get it made. Now that I have more sewing skills and stuff. Which comes to mind, I bought 2 feet for my Singer sewing machine off of Wish, and I got a plastic one. It's just the bottom part of the foot, right? And I hadn't tried to put it on there, and I still have that. But I left the other one in a package. It's a metal one, with a little roller thing on it. I've never seen that before. So it had a long leg on it, and had the thing for the ankle, and then the foot. Well, I left it in the car, and I told my son not to lose it because he was looking inside the package. Don't lose that. It's important. It's for my sewing machine, right? He's always looking into things. He's not supposed to be. He's so nosy. He did that, and then when I went back out to the car to get it, it was gone. The package was there, but the foot is gone. But I think someone was in my car between the time I was talking with my son and the time that he went into the house. After he went into the house, and then when I got back in the car, my car seat was not exactly what it's supposed to be. I think my nephew and his girl tried out to see how close my steering wheel was to my seat or whatever, and they looked at my stuff, and they're not supposed to do that. Okay, this is some stuffing that come in a box with all of this yarn right here, including this one. It's one of those child kits you can buy at Walmart. It's been a while, so I don't know if you can get it. But it has this purple color. It's got yellow, pink, the green, orange, and the blue. And I think you can make pillows with that. Let me see if the instructions are in here. And it came with a latch hook thing, so kids could learn how to do that. The crochet with the latch hook. Yeah, it's supposed to be a pillow. I don't know if you can see these. Can you see those pillows with the fringe on the very ends? Not tassels, but fringe. That's what we're supposed to be making with this kit. And this is what it comes with. The 6 ball of yarn and the latch hook. It says begin to crochet. I don't know where the box is. I think it's in the living room somewhere. Instruction sheet. Creative Kids. Yeah, and then on the other side is just one. There's just 2 pages of instructions. It could be 1 page front and back, so you can open it up, I guess. Tells you how to do all of that. So I was trying to do pillows. I wasn't trying to learn how to crochet. I think this I almost think that's for that other one, two. No, this is 6. Okay. This is the blue. I started doing that as a solid, one side. I never finished. One of these days I'll finish. Maybe my daughter can help me because for kids anything. I thought, as a kid I could do that for my daughter. For I had child colors in there and she might think it was fun. Maybe she wants to help or something. I don't know what I was thinking, but there's a project we can work on sometime. This year, next year, whenever I get around to that. Looks like it would be a good spring/summer project. So now, put all of this back in here, and I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, I'm back, and I just checked off the things that I already went with you and things I want to reiterate before I close this out. And I do have a few more things that I want to talk with you about. I was going to bring you the Sophie's Universe Afghan, show you that again, but I haven't worked on it, so, why show it to you if I haven't worked on it? It is Easter colors, and it has spring flowers on it and everything, but I have not done anything on it. But I want to bring you something that I haven't showed you yet. It's called the Persian Tiles. Have y'all heard of that one? It's really pretty popular. I don't know who's done it and who hasn't. Here's a Persian Tiles blanket, and I bought this separate than the rest of it. Okay, I did not buy the kit with this one, but I did buy the kit with this one. And where I got it was from Darren Moore's, and I did see one of their reviews or somewhere on a group, and it said that Darren Moore's was slow. But I believe that maybe at the time that they were doing it, there was a bunch of people doing it at one time, and they were not ready for that surge in their supply, so they probably ran out, and then they had to restock, and then they ran out, restock and all like that, right? So I got this, I guess, when business was a little bit slower, not so busy, so I got it pretty fast. It's the Persian Tiles one by Stout. And I got this back in July of last year, and it came with another pattern, the Tartan Throw. And there's supposed to have been a series of like 5 or something, and I never got the rest of them. I just got this one like 3 times that same week. Or maybe twice. I can't remember, but it was more than once. And this came with, how many colors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 different colors to do the Persian tiles and the Egyptian jewels colors. And I would like to do the original one, because the original one is this one. This is the original version, and this is the version after. And I think they actually have a 3rd version out, but I don't have that one. I could be wrong about that, but, what did I say, 13 colors? This was in the bundle, and I got the pattern and the yarn together. I'm looking at my slip here. Let me show you these colors. Like I said, I got this last July, so almost a year ago, and I have not done anything with it at all. Nothing. But I want to show it to you because it is Easter colors, and I do want to start it sometime soon, but I want to do some of these other things that I have around here, before I get started on this one. But I do have the yarn. And this one is fondant. I've actually used this one in another project. One of these colors. Mustard. Stylecraft Special Double Knit. I love the Stylecraft yarn. I wish they sold it here in America. But these are all UK's. This one is Duck Egg. This is Tomato. Spice. Like an orange color. Uh-oh. The ball band come off that one. Hold on a minute. This one is Violet. This one is Pistachio. It's a little different than the Care & Simply Soft. But this one is Pistachio. It's a little more yellow than the other one. This one is Life Decay by Stylecraft. Is this the same? I think this is a different yarn. but this is a lifestyle craft, and it's called Fuchsia. It doesn't look like fuchsia to me. It looks more of a purpley color. This one is Storm Blue. They like to make, you know, special kits for different projects. I love that violet color. It's really, really pretty. This one here is Buttermilk. Oh man, this messed up. I accidentally got all these out of here to look at them yet. This one is Sage. Total green. It's a little more blue than green though to me. It doesn't even look like. It looks blue on the screen, but it's a green. Sage. This one is also Buttermilk. Did I already show you the one? Okay, so I got 2 Buttermilks here. 2 Buttermilks. And 3 Buttermilks. This color over here is kind of a peach color. It's Vintage Peach. Okay, putting this ball band on here to show you. Vintage Peach. Nostalgia Craft. Special double mint. Alright, and that's it. That's all that's in that bag. So I got 1, 2, 3 Buttermilks. Let me see if that's on my invoice over here. Like that. Yes, 3 Buttermilks. So 3 Buttermilks. And there should be 1 of everything else. It should be 10. These 2. These 2. Almost look the same, huh? This one's a violet, and this one's a storm blue. Which is not shade of color on here. There's 2 colors, that's better. I think I got 14 or so. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I don't know how many I showed you already. There's 2, 4, 5, 6, plus 3. 7, 8, 9. 10, 11. I think I'm missing a color. 12, 13, 14. Did I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 6. Oh. The color chart was in here too on the list. Okay, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. And this one here, the ball band off, is number 14. It's from Vera Morris. And they protected their book. It came in this little package inside the other package. Okay. I'm going to put all this in here. Apart and throw and both books. And the invoice back to keep it all together. Whether I put that in the bag or not, I don't know yet. I might put it on the outside bag because I put both bags together. So there's that one. I really want to work on that, but I've been putting it off for so long, almost a year now. The Fiber Festival, there is a Fiber Festival. Everyone's going to their Fiber Festivals, right? Even Zach Stout's going to the one here at DFW. I cannot go, as I mentioned to you earlier, my situation, right? I barely have enough gas to do anything here in town until payday. And then at payday, you know, I don't know what's going on, right? So we'll see. I did get a new job. It's a substitute job, okay? They will call me, or I would check online or on the phone and see if, you know, how we're supposed to check to see if I have a job or not. I'm not lined up for one yet, of course. I was going to check on that actually this morning. You know, yesterday I checked just to see, you know, but yeah, I don't know how frequently I'll be asked to work at the school. But, you know, of course, at first, you know, you're not probably asked very much, and then maybe later on you will. We will see, and, you know, summer is coming up. I only have like a month and a half to work at the school, if that. Like 4 or 5 weeks left of school. So, we'll see. We'll see, and I won't get paid till next month on that one. Now the Fiber Festival, I have not seen Zach Stout's, video on that. If you have more parts to it, you know, I haven't, there's a lot of stuff I want to do right now, and I can't, depression gets in the way sometimes. Anxiety gets in the way sometimes. I want to do this. I want to do that. Oh, I want to get overwhelmed. You know, I can't do it all. So, anyways, I will sit down and watch his. I'm behind on his and some other people's. There's only like one channel I'm caught up on, right? And she even put one out, I think, this morning or last night. Anyway, I need to catch up on that one and then catch up on everybody else's and do the 2 that I was going to finish yesterday. My phone started dying and it's losing power now too. So I don't know when this video will be up. Hopefully very soon. But I did want to go to the Fiber Festival. I did find out months ago that it was going to be this month, and you know, I can't save any money worth of hoot. So hopefully things will pan out real soon and go more in my favor, and I'll get to go next time. I don't know if there's 1 or 2 a year. I think there might be another one later this year. I'm not sure. Maybe there's 1 a year, but I want to say there's 2 a year. But anyways, I want to go to the next one. Just so I can put that out there and let you know that I want to do that, and so people can know the ones that could post live streams for me and help me do that. But because the way it's going, I'm going in a downhill spiral, and it ain't working, you know, like that very well, and I may have to apply for a different job. But I think that's all of that I bring to show you. I can't show you the Sophie's Universe yet because I haven't done any more on that. And there's a hook. Oh yeah, my daughter was using that. I was helping her with that. I think I've showed you everything, but don't forget to go, you know, if you're interested in that Flora Afghan, it looks like it's really amazing. It's kind of like what Moogly does every year. She does a block every month, right? But this one is only 7 months. And the deadline is in November. So we have Monday patterns coming out on April 15th. Then we have April, so there's April, May, June, July, August, September, October, and then it's due in November. So, you know, we have 7 months to work on it. So if you want to join me on that, feel free to do so, and I'll link his information down below for all those videos and for the, I'm not sure if I'll do all 3 for the Joanne's one or not with him, with the garden. I think it's called the Spring Garden Afghan, but I will get that information to you. I knew it and I forgot it, but, anyways, I hope you liked all my projects for Easter and the other ones, whether I made them or not. Even the store-bought one. Gives us ideas, right? Sometimes. And I have done some rescue at, not only at the thrift store, but I have done at Goodwill, and I've done some at, there's like a garage sale that goes on every weekend. But it's not real close. It's kind of far away, but it's in between here and the Walmart that I used to work at. And I really like to go in there sometimes. So one of these times I want to show you what I did. And I started some of that January, February this year. And I haven't been able to show you those yet. But I will show you. They're not actual projects though. There are supplies that I got from over there. And I have not seen any crochet anything like yarn or supplies since then. But I haven't gone back to that yard sale one yet. But the thrift store down here usually has something that you can rescue or let someone else pick up. You know, they might actually like that too, or to get ideas from. And I think that's it. So look for that video for the rescue and for the giveaway and for me finishing my cows and my other projects and yeah, my Easter stuff. Hopefully I'll have one out by Easter, and if not, it'll be right after. So hopefully I'll have all this done and ready, and hopefully before the end of the week I'll have another video. If not, I'll see you after Easter. Happy Easter, everybody. Thank you for watching, and if you want to share this video, feel free to do so, although a little bears is not as good as everybody else's, you know, so but it's getting better, and I have, you know, a better intro, and hopefully I'll be able to enter some stuff in there later. I don't have an editor where I can add anything on here. I know some people have said, you know, you can use this one or you can use that one, and I've found some different ones since then too. So, you know, there's some things to look forward to, and as I get my house cleaned up and I can get my YouTube cleaned up and stuff, you know, we'll do that. And I was hoping to show you my living room by now, but it's not ready. I actually put more stuff on the couch, and like I said, move stuff around, and I'm like, well, I really got to do this before I do that, because, yeah, I need to do that too. So I need to work on that. I have like a long footstool that you can store stuff in. And I have another footstool in here in my room. It's a square one that you can put stuff in. It's kind of like a leather or fake leather cover around to match. I need to put it back in yonder. I don't need that in here. Actually, I brought it in here for the rocking chair, but it's full of stuff and I can't sit in it. So I was really hoping to get this one cleared out, whether I had that cleared out or not. So yeah, I got to clear off the footstool and go through it, what's inside, and clean off the couch and get it cleaned up and ready. So, you know, but before the end of the year, I can be in a better situation. Sorry, I moved the camera. Moved my laptop and the camera moved. So look forward for all that to come. And so, yeah, I'll give you more information on the giveaway. And if you have any hints or tips, we can do that. I still haven't asked y'all to name my mannequins, and I actually have an idea, but I don't know if it's a good idea. So I'll bring that to you too later. I'm not really good at naming things, so we'll see. See if I can tie all that in. And if I don't do it before Easter, I'll do it at Easter right after, or I'll just wait till 200 or 500 or whatever. I haven't decided. Maybe 250 or 300, because we're already at 150 the last time I checked. Yeah, at the time of this recording, it's at 150. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't believe it's been a 151 yet. So the last time I checked, it was 150. And y'all have a great week. And Red did your bed. I hope you get to feeling better. I haven't seen you online in a while, and I know the last time we talked, you weren't feeling well. So I hope you get to feeling better. I hope to see you soon. Okay, everybody, y'all take care, and hopefully stay well, and y'all have a happy Easter. Bye.